What's up, guys? It is day 3 of our prep week for this challenge, and I'm very, very excited because today I get to talk about something that I love to talk about, which is goals. So today we're going to talk about what are our goals and how do you set goals, and then how do you achieve those goals. And something I work with my team a lot, and I teach them a lot on our team calls, and so it's something that you totally can put into practice for your fitness goals. So here are 4 things about goal setting that we're going to talk about. So the very first one is evaluate and reflect. So think about, I want you guys to have a piece of paper out in front of you when you do this, because you think so much more. It's easier to brainstorm and just to get a lot of ideas and thoughts out on paper. And it just helps you kind of come up with these things more versus you just sitting there and just kind of thinking about them, and then you kind of forget. And there's a whole connection, and you remember things more when you write it down. I have to write everything down for notes. I have a list of my notes here, right? Okay. So the first thing I want you to think about is you have to know where you're going. So that's the first question. Where do you want to go in the future? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be in the end of these 30 days of this challenge? Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in 6 months? Where do you want to be in 12 months from now, in 18 months from now, in 24 months from now? What does that look like for you in your health, in your fitness, in your mindset, in your confidence level, and how you carry yourself? All of that comes into play. So write that down. Where would you like to see yourself? And then you have to know where you're going, and then you got to know where you are right now. So write down everything that it is right now. How do you feel? Are you really unmotivated and unhappy and sluggish and tired and depressed and you hate everything right now? What is it? Is it stress is consuming your life? Is it, maybe you're having, I had to go through a really hard period of a lot of digestive issues, and that affected everything because it knocked my energy out. It took me away from any kind of social life. I'd be holed up in the bathroom. I'd be sleeping in the bed at 8 p.m. with a heating pad on. I didn't want to go out in public. I didn't want to go to date nights for dinner. Forget it. There's a lot that affected. Maybe you are struggling with something right now, and it's a nutritional thing. Maybe it's a fitness thing. Maybe it's a relationship thing. Whatever. Write it down. Maybe you've really fallen off the wagon altogether on your fitness and your nutrition, and you're just in a negative space. That's where you are. Then the next question is to ask okay, so this is everything about where I am right now. Am I okay with it? Are you okay with where you are right now? If you continued on and 5 years from now, you'd be happy with where you are right now. In 10 years, you'd be happy with where you are right now. In 6 months, you'd be happy with where you are right now. Or is it it's not horrible, but it ain't that great, right? We always are trying to improve. There's always something that could be better, right? We're lifelong learners and growers and changers, and that's how you should be. So that's where personal development comes in, which is part of tomorrow's video. So think about that. Are you not happy with where it is right now? If you're not going to want to stay where you are, then we have to make those changes. So number 2 is define your goals and your dreams. You have to figure that out. Maybe you create a vision board or an electronic one, and you put it as your screensaver on your phone or your laptop, or you have a picture that you hang up and you put it on your bedroom door, and you put it on your bathroom door, and you put it on your kitchen wall, or whatever. Something that's that, tangible, visible, to remind you of this is why I'm doing it. This is what I'm doing it for. This is where I want to be. And it's that excitement that you can see it. Versus just being mental. And then the thing is, you have to decide, do you truly want to change, right? Because I got a lot of people who are I'm ready to make a change. I want to make that change. I'm tired of being sick and tired, but they're not really 100% ready to change. They're not ready to give up that Ben & Jerry's every night of the week. One night a week would be fine if you kept to the serving size, but every night of the week. Or they're not ready to give up those 4 to 5 drinks a week instead of having just 1 drink on a Friday night, right? And maybe those, just making those little changes would help them reach that last 5 pounds that they're really wanting to lose. So it's those little changes. Are you really ready? Does it mean that you might, between your work schedule and your kid's schedule, that the only time for you to exercise is either to get up 30 minutes earlier, so it's sacrificing 30 minutes of sleep, or after the kids go to bed and you normally would pour a glass of wine and watch some crazy reality TV show, Does it mean that you have to like not stay up to date with whatever reality TV show that you could catch up on the weekend on demand anyway and get your workout in then? You know, so is it they really want to change, or they're not ready to get out of that comfort zone that they've created for them? Okay, so you have to decide that. And what would you try if you were guaranteed success? If you were guaranteed success, would you commit to 30 days of fitness, 30 minutes of freaking day, every single day for 30 days? If it meant literally following your meal plan and portioning your food for 30 days, and it meant that you would lose those 10 pounds, would you do it? Drinking your one Shakeology a day, and that would help with that digestive issues and those cravings and make all these other things function so much better. And then in 30 days, you're like feeling on fire. Would you do it? Right? So if that's true, I want you to write that all down. Number 3 is SMART goals. So that's your specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and accountability and time. So specific. What is your very, very specific goal? Specific goal means like, I want to eat healthy. I want to work out every day, but like very, very specific. Like I am going to work out every day at 5 a.m. or I'm going to lose 10 pounds. It's a very specific goal. Not like I want to lose weight. I want to eat healthy. That's not like, what is healthy? Healthy to you is very different than healthy to me, right? Very, very specific. It has to be specific. Okay, measurable. So if my goal is to lose 10 pounds, how is that something that I can track? So yes, I can track. I can measure myself. I can take progress pictures. I can step on the scale. I can see how my energy is. I can see if I'm building strength in my workouts. It's measurable. If your goal literally is that I'm going to get up every day at 5 a.m. and do my workout, you can track that on a calendar. Is it measurable? Can I do that every single day? If you can wake up every day and check off an X on the workout calendar that you did that, then it's measurable. Not just, I want to work out more or I want to eat healthy, right? Attainable. So I want you to guys set your bar high, right? I was a school teacher, and I know that if you set the bar low for your kids, your students, they're going to aim low. And if you set the bar high, they're going to surprise the crap out of themselves, and they're going to set the bar high. So I don't want you to be like, I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 30 days. It's not attainable and it's not realistic. We're going to get to that. But if you say, I am going to hit those 15 pounds because I'm going to get up and do my workout every day. I'm going to follow that meal plan. I'm going to portion out my food, and I'm going to say no to that pint of Ben and Jerry's, or I'm going to hide the kids' snacks that, you know, when I'm bored, I go and munch on, and you're going to do those things. So set the bar high, but not so it's like completely unattainable. Okay. I don't want you to be like, you know, if you've got 50 pounds to lose, I don't want you to say, I am going to have complete washboard 8-pack in the end of these 30 days. It doesn't happen that way. I've been working on mine for a real long time. Okay. And then realistic again. So maybe your long-term goal is 50 pounds, but your 30-day goal is probably not going to be 50 pounds. I hate to break it to you. This isn't like extreme weight loss where you're working out for hours and hours and hours a day, and you don't have to go to work. You don't have to do all these other things that these contestants do on the show, which then they never maintain once the show is over if you follow them. So maybe your long-term goal is 50 pounds, but that's not realistic for this specific 30-day challenge. So maybe to hit that 50-pound goal, you have to hit X, Y, and Z. So you set those smaller goals. So maybe your goal is 10 to 15 pounds in this challenge. You know, maybe you focus also on not just the scale. If you get so wrapped up on that number on the scale, it's going to totally mess with your head. So focus on, you know, ditching the diet soda, ditching the regular soda, ditching the fruit juice, ditching the sugary sauces, the sugar substitutes like Splenda and Equal and stevia, Sweet and Low, and adding some stevia, you know, ditching your high dairy, high cream products that you're used to using. All right, moving on. Number 4, accountability. You're already in the group. So like, bam, you got built-in accountability. Now you have to, you've signed on, you've committed to this group. So I need you to post every single day. Because I hate saying like, oh, my coach wasn't really that helpful. But if you're not posting and we don't know that you're struggling, it's really hard for you to blame us, right? So you've joined this group. You have to participate in it if you want to get the support of other people. So people will comment on your post if you post. If you don't post, nobody's going to comment on it. And the same thing, if you're posting and people comment on yours, I need you guys to then be commenting on other people's, which is why I have you turn all the settings on so you're notified when somebody posts in our group. Because it's really boring to log in, post, and log out. Like, that's no fun to interact. You're gonna find other amazing moms just like you, other businesswomen who are trying to, establish relationships and build a career and live a healthy lifestyle. But you won't know that, and you'll miss out on so many amazing people just because you're not participating in the group. So interact. It's like built-in friendships, trust me. Your number one thing for this today is to say, I am committed. So you can take the day to think about what are those goals, and then I need you to comment below in the app. These are my goals. This is what my goal is for the 30 days. This is what I'm working on. And then I need you to say, I am committed. I need you, that's like you're committed to yourself, you're committed to the group, you're committed to your workouts, you're committed to your nutrition. And that is going to lead you to success. Bring on Prep Day 4.